Hey YouTube, today my project is to make a dueling tree target, and I ordered a do-it-yourself dueling tree kit from off of eBay from Target. Man, I've already opened this up. It ended up came all bubble wrapped, but came with some quick instructions. Come with a jig on I think to set the spacing for the pivot tubes. The kit that I ordered has got 6 22 long rifle plates, and it has 6 AR 500 plates that I ought to be able to shoot with a pistol or rifle. So according to the website and to the instructions, I just need a 1.5 inch wide angle iron that is 1/4 inch thick. Okay, what I've done is I went ahead and I put these tubes on here, and I spaced them out to see how long of a angle iron I really did need, and 5.5 feet of angle iron was plenty, so I went ahead and I've cut it down to 5.5 feet. So what I did, I started off when I spaced the top tube from the top 2.5 inches. That should give me plenty of angle iron to hide the paddle sticking out of the pivot. Then I just used the jig that was supplied, and I've spaced each one of these pivot tubes out using the jig all the way down. And then here at the bottom I ended up with 10.5 inches below the last tube. So that gives me plenty of metal left to be able to weld this to the stand that I'm going to make, and it also helps raise the bottom paddle at least a good 10 inches off of the stand. So it should work out just fine. I'm going to go ahead and start welding these down. Just to show you what I'm going to use to weld this entire project is I have a Lincoln Electric MIG welder. This is a flux core welder. It doesn't have any gas bottles or anything. It just has a flux core wire that it uses. This is my only welder that I have, but this welder should be able to do fine on this project. What I'm using is just a wire wheel, and that helps take off all the splatter from the MIG gun, and it also cleans up all the welds so they look a lot better before I paint it. Well, there it is. I got it all assembled, and it's all painted and ready to go. This is actually my second attempt at making the base. The first base I had actually seemed to wobble too much. These AR 500 plates are just got so much weight to them, and it was getting a side-to-side wobble, and it seemed like the upper plates that swing way at the top was causing them not to want to flip over when I was kind of doing a test run in here. And so I've remade the base to try to make this basically a lot more sturdier. I've made the base out of the same angle iron that the upright was made out of, and it's a rectangle that is 16 by 10, and that allowed me to be able to weld the bottom of the upright and the sides of the upright, and just basically get a much better connection on it. It really strengthened that up. If you would have seen my first stand, you would have understood. But what I've done here is I've just got some flat stock that I welded together at a 20-degree angle, and I welded that into the upright first so that I had it at the correct angle when I welded it to the stand. And for the legs, I've just got some side legs bolted on so I can remove it, so I can transport this easier. And all they are just made out of 1/4 inch thick flat stock that's 1.5 inches wide. And I basically got it bent out on a 45, and I've got 3 feet going toward the front, and then I've got a foot section coming out here toward the back. And to make that, I first tried to heat this up and bend it, and that didn't work real well. So then I decided that I would just cut through the back of it and make it so it was real thin so it would bend easy. And then I bent it at 45, and then after I got it at 45, I went ahead and filled it back in with welding and made it back to its original thickness on the backside. And as you can see over here, that turned out pretty good. Looks pretty good. So if you see the upright itself ends up where the plates are just slightly pivoted back, so this 1.5 inch angle iron worked out just perfect for these pivot tubes. I painted the AR 500 white just like all my other AR 500 plates, and then the 22 long rifle plates I ended up painting them orange. So basically I'm ready to just go ahead and take the legs back off this, take it to the range and shoot it.